Just wanted to have another really short video to discuss two things. I wanted to revisit the idea of your goals and then also touch upon making weight. You may recall in email and video series number 4 where we touched upon goals. Everybody's training should be in full swing now. Things should really start heating up as we're now about a month out from the World Championships. And perhaps some numbers are beginning to come into focus now and so forth as your training starts to take shape. And I just want to remind you, aggressively pursue a successful performance, and success is going to look differently for each of you. For those of you who have the capability of winning, aggressively pursue victory, regardless of the numbers. Be process-oriented, process-focused. The outcomes will take care of themselves. I promise you that. Make sure that you establish a hierarchy of goals or a priority list in terms of your goals so that if for some reason you're unable to achieve the first one, you can go down to the second, maybe third one, and so forth. And then that way you set yourself up for multiple ways to achieve success. Let's talk about making weight for just a moment. I am certainly not a nutritionist or a dietitian, so I'm not going to sit here and proclaim that I know a lot about those topics. However, what I can say is this: I've been competing in powerlifting for almost 30 years. I've competed in 4 different weight classes and have never once missed weight. So having said that, you should all be tracking your body weight, hopefully daily, obviously weekly, but daily would probably be your best bet for those of you that are trying to fit into a tight weight class. Obviously, a lot of you train at a heavier body weight. Mass moves mass, and there's more of you that is literally and figuratively under the bar. You can apply more force into the barbell when you are heavier. You can recover faster. You can protect and cushion your joints at heavier body weights and so forth. But the fact remains is that on game day, you have to fit into a weight class, and you must make weight at an IPF championships. You are not going to be afforded the option of missing weight and competing in a higher weight class as a guest lifter. They are not going to allow that. You must make weight. If you don't make weight, you do not compete. You do not lift. Unfortunately, we've had some lifters in the past miss weight. They travel all the way to a world championships. They don't make weight, and then they can't compete. So I am imploring you to do whatever it takes. Many of you work with a nutritionist or work with someone that helps you track your macros, that is in charge of your nutrition. Fantastic. If you're doing that, we urge you to continue to do those things. Many of you will be using some form of strategy in the last couple of days, whether it be water loading and a gut cut. It might be both of those things. Let me just say this. What I want to discourage you from is taking drastic measures to lose all of your weight at once. You should, in theory, be losing a little bit of weight each week, kind of as you come into your peak now, and gradually losing weight versus getting to the competition, finding out, oh my gosh, I'm 4 or 5 kilos over body weight, and now you have to lose all this body weight all at once, and you have to go through drastic measures such as starving yourself, dehydrating, and then getting in the sauna and so forth. So there are some examples of people doing these hero cuts that are out there, but I want to tell you that if you don't have experience doing those things, do not do them. I do not recommend it, especially at the biggest meet of your life, which is this World Championships. So continue to do the things that have worked well for you in the past. If you're working with a nutritionist, fantastic. If you're not, as I said earlier, at the very beginning, shortly after you invited onto the national team, we do have a team nutritionist, somebody who provides free guidance and counsel with absolutely no strings attached. If you feel like you're getting in a bind or a pinch and you want some guidance in these last weeks, please don't hesitate to let me know. We want to equip you with every opportunity to succeed, and of course, making weight is part of competing, and so it's a key component. So be mindful of your goals, set yourself up for success, both in terms of your goals and in terms of making weight. The more easily you can make weight, the better. The less stress you can create on your system, and that's going to be an advantage. come competition day and on game day. So thank you so much for listening, and stay tuned for the next video where we're going to talk about lifting well and, of course, your game day strategy and meat card.